I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the How to Survive and Thrive in the First World Police Statement. Learn how to walk and pray and listen to people if you're really going to walk with them. I'm in Nashville. I had a guy come up, and I was doing ministry. And he's from a church that I consider to be very new age. But he just came up when I was sitting on the bench there, and he said, "Hey, Tramp." And then I started walking with him. But at no point did I offer to help. And I'm living this vow of poverty in a radical way. There's things I could do that could change that. But it was interesting to me that I walked with him, encouraged him about the faith. But like the Samaritan, it never occurred to him to say, "How can I help you?" and actually do something about it. And I think because I'm Catholic. I think because a lot of the evangelicals just keep faking it, so much so that they don't really do ministry. They can't do it from the heart. They can't walk a mile in your shoes and consider, is this a real person, a real need, and what's going on? So to survive and thrive in a first world police state, don't be fake. Your performances, how many people you can gather at some concert, that don't mean nothing. The Eucharist is the center. You get thousands of people out to the Burning Man, 100,000 football stadiums, and they say, "Oh, that means that's Jesus." I've been in one of their forced feedings where like, I need to leave, and they'll close the doors, won't let you leave, and they want to pray with you standing there and kind of push you back into the circle. These are not Catholic organizations. They're doing baptism that may be valid or not, but they're basing it on the preacher and his ability to deliver the word, and then how effective you can be with his word. But then they ignore things like the Catholic Church. People out here living vows of poverty, the homeless. Because they're fake. They're fake. They're Americans competing to see how good their Christianity is. And they won't go to confession with a priest. And that's my point. You big wig pretend preachers, because you can get up and gather a crowd. I can outspeak you. Some other people can outspeak you. It has nothing to do with your charisma, your gifts, and abilities. So if you want to survive and thrive in a first world police state, don't go to a big fake cult, number one. And number two, try to walk a mile in somebody else's shoes and listen. See, I've made more money than that guy's ever thought about making. And global, been on major TV, sat on about 3 mountaintops. And yet here I am doing ministry with intentionality. And it never crossed his mind that my phone had been stolen. He could help me at least figure out a way to get to my next destination, because I can't take a Uber, Lyft, or Lime without my phone. But he literally never thought about it, because these cults are fake. Peace be with you. Trentisi.